G L E S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man. You know what it is. You know what it is. Your boy Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General, man. Listen, yes, a fourth for the Battle Bird Podcast. If you haven't done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there, man. Hit the like button. Or just hit the goddamn buttons, man. Appreciate you. But listen, in all seriousness, man, there comes a time in a man's life when he's on a team that he wants to be on, but the team has no more use for him. And to me, it's come to that time for three players. Now, these players that I'm about to name, because I want to hear y'all three players who are still under contract, who y'all don't think should come back. You know what I mean? Because, number one, we already know who that is. I mean, I understand a lot of people are going to say Jason Peters, but Jason Peters, we have to understand Jason Peters is not under contract for this next year. Well, he better not be. But he's not under contract for this upcoming season. So my number one is Alshon Jeffrey, of course. Not only for the fact of, anonymous sources that you are. I think you're a locker room killer. You know what I mean? I think that you're a development killer. And that's not your fault. They asked you to play, you play. Cool. But I don't think you need to be on the Philadelphia Eagles anymore. Travis Fulgham's growth was stunted because of you. And it's a damn shame. The kid was on march to have 1,000 yards. You seen what he did against the 49ers. You seen what he did against the Baltimore Ravens. You seen what he did against Pittsburgh. Should I go on? To me, Alshon is at the top of the list, and there's nobody that even comes close. Like to me, it's nobody that comes close to Alshon, man. That's number one. Number two, I like him, appreciating coming back, but I just don't know how I feel about this. A lot of people gonna say no, one more year, give me one more year. But in that one more year, how many games is he gonna play? 2? So that'll mean in 3 years he plays 6 games? This man has only played 4 games for us. Four whole games, really. And not some of them, a couple of them wasn't even whole games. You know, the last one was not his fault. Doug was trying to, I don't know why Deshaun Jackson, when you got Hightower, Quez Watkins, and all them kind of guys on the roster, but you choose to use Deshaun Jackson. If y'all ain't know who I was talking about, he's number 2 on my list. Like him a lot, would love to have him, but you cannot keep taking up roster spots if you're going to not be healthy, if you're not going to be on the field. What is the point of you being here? You know what I mean? Who knows if the medical staff change? I don't know if it's really on them. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? But you missed all them games last year. You missed games this year. And it seemed like that trend is not going to stop. So if that train ain't going to stop, I'm hopping off board an exit ahead. I mean, an exit before we get there. So I ain't even going to try to play with D-Jackson. I'm going to try to get up under that contract. That's $12 million. Alshon is what? 13, 14 million. And this last guy I'm gonna name, I think he's 7 million. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. So what I'm shaving is what I said 12, 10, 22. I'm shaving almost 30 million with this last guy that I'm gonna name. And I, once again, love the guy. Super Bowl champion, was very, very intricate in a part of playing that Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Came over here, I think it was 2016. He been balling. But the injuries, man. The injuries. Just to have this injury twice, I don't know how you're going to recover, man. I don't know how you're going to recover. Is it ACL? It's either ACL or something major that sidelines you for the rest of the year. And I don't know how you're going to recover from that. You got a guy like Avonte Maddox. You got a Kevon Wallace who I like. I don't know what they're going to do with Mills. Don't know if he comes back. He probably don't either. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on some of y'all list. But I don't think he's under contract. So y'all want to put people that's not on contract. All right, cool. All right. But Rodney McLeod, like him a lot, man. But this team needs to get younger. And not just have older players. You know what I mean? But have healthy players. Players that's not coming off of all these injuries. Like, for him to suffer 2 ACLs in 2.5 years, that hurts, man. I would love to see him come back. I would love to see him be a stud. But we seen him lose a step after the first one. We seen it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I need this team to get younger. And for us to get younger, we have to groom these younger players that we have. We have to draft better. Because we're not in a predicament right now to go look after free agents. I hear everybody talking about T.Y. Hilton. I'm cool. I'm tired of getting these wide receivers when they pass their prime. T.Y. Hilton is a good player. But I'm good. You know what I mean? I'd rather have Pascal instead of T.Y. Hilton. We need young players, not bringing these old guys to plug in. You bringing them old plug-in guys, yes, for leadership. You do that for leadership. But you also do that when you are a couple pieces away from winning or elite, just going to the playoffs. We don't know what we are right now. We don't know if we a couple players away, if we 20 players away from just going to the playoffs. So, for me, man, I'm cool on T.Y. Hilton. I'm cool on Deshaun Jackson. I'm cool on Alshon Jeffrey. And I'm cool on Rodney McLeod, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Give me y'all 3, comment below. I will comment back. Y'all already know, stay Philly, stay fresh. Hey, listen, if y'all from Chester, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my folks from Chester. Y'all got to go to Seafood Connections, man. I'm here now, about to go get my platter. The food be jumping in that joint. Shout out to Seafood Connections, man. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.